day, everyone. Welcome to Link Academy. Today, we want to draw what we called interpenetrating arc in a pipe. Um, this is the figure here. This is a pipe. This is the elevation of the pipe. The elevation of the pipe, and this is the plan of the pipe, as you can see. But this pipe are the same pipe. Let me show you what I'm trying to say. For instance, this is my pipe A, isn't it? And my pipe B. As you can see, these are two pipe. This is pipe 1 and pipe 2. What I want to do now is that if I connect these two pipes together, I'll be having something of this nature, something like this, isn't it? Or having something on this pipe, by join them together, I'll be having something of this nature. Now I want to draw what? We are asked to draw the interpenetrating arc, that is, arc that will come out from me, that will show this arc here. That is what we want to draw. There will be arc that will connect this pipe. That we want to draw now. That is, for us to, this reason why we are doing this, we are learning this in technical drawing, is for us to know that pipe, if the arc are not well fitting doing building constructions or the question of pipe, when they are not fitting very well, it can cause leakage and spilling of water in the building. So the arc, when you are connecting a pipe together, must be well fitting to avoid splitting and water drainage in construction work. So this arc now, that is what we want to draw here. But as you are seeing here, this is my elevation and this is my plan. So this is the first angle projection. But if my plan is up and my elevation is down, it is third angle projection. That's just a simple basic knowledge there. Now let's want to draw out this. The first thing I would advise students to do is what? Let me even explain before I start to draw out this. If I look at this thing from an angle, I will be seeing this. Can you see that? If I'm looking at this surface here at an angle, I'll be seeing this. But if I look at it from the upper point here, I'll be seeing this. That is, I'll be seeing this circle and I'll be seeing this. So these are what I'll be seeing. This is the plan I'll be seeing here. Let me show you. This is the plan I'll be seeing here. So now let's start drawing. The first thing is to draw your horizontal and vertical line. Let's do that. With the use of my T-square and set square, I will draw my horizontal line this way. This is my horizontal line, isn't it? I'll place my set square this way to give me a reasonable center upward this way. I'll be having this, isn't it? So let's say this is my center point. Am I right? So let's see, what do you observe in the question? This center point here is the center point you are seeing here. So we are asked to what? This circle has a radius of what? R60. So then that will be, diameter of 60 diameter. Sorry for that, it's diameter, not radius. Diameter of 60 simply means what? Half of what? Radius 30. So let's do that. Let's measure 30 on our arrow. If I take my compass this way and measure 30, because we are having diameter of 60, I'll measure 30. So let me assume this one is my 0. So from 0 to 4 is my 30, isn't it? I'll place it at the center point here. I'll draw my circle of diameter of what? Of diameter of 60. As you can see, that is here is 30, here is 30. If I add the top, it gives me 60. So I'm having this, I've drawn this out. The next thing to do is what? Is to draw out this pipe here, this hollow. That is, this pipe, this is a hole. If I'm looking at it from the plan, that is, let me show you from this up here. Sorry, this one is from this one inside there. I mean this one is this one here. So if I'm trying to draw out this, so what do you observe? They are of the same dimension, isn't it? So here is diameter of 40. It simply means from here to here is what? 40. So I can just easily say, if I want to draw out this, I can just say, since from here to here is 40, then I'll place my compass this way. I will measure 20, half of 40. Diameter, we have diameter, so we measure half of diameter, half of 40. So measure half of 40, that is 20. From here to here is my 20. As you can see that we place at the center point, an arc upward, an arc downward. As you can see that the next thing to do is what? Transfer the arc to the circumference of the circle. That is, you draw it from here. This point here is this point here. Draw it outside like this way. Come to another point here. This way, outside like this way. You'll be having this, isn't it? The next thing to do now is to what? Observe this from this center point. This center point here, let's see, this center point to somewhere here is what? 70. That is, from this center point here to somewhere around here is 70. So let's go 70. This is my point 0. So from here to here is my 70, isn't it? So you take your set square this way, you join those points together, you thicken it, to be thickened, isn't it? You come to this place, you join this point to this, come to this place, you join this point to this. Even this circle should also be thickened. So let's thicken it. If I have to thicken it, I'll be having this. Well, must be thickened. We're having this. Let's proceed. The next thing to do is what? You take want to produce out this elevation. So you must draw your plan before the elevation. So want to produce out the elevation, so you just take your set square this way from this point here. You create upward with the faint line. As you can see, come to that point here, upward with a faint line. You'll be having this. So you can just take distance from here. You just assume a distance. Let's just start from here, taking it this way. So this baseline here is this line here, as you can see. So now what do you observe again? From this line here, there's an height of what? 70. So let me do 70. If I measure my 70, I'll be having this. So 70 from here to here is my 70, because this is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 70. So you thicken it. You're having this. By thickening it, isn't it? Now the next thing to do is to what? As you can see here, is closed. So let's close it. Let's connect it together. If I do that, I'll be having something of this nature. If I cannot connect it together, I'll be having this, isn't it? But what do you observe? This shape, rectangle you are seeing here, is centralized. That it has a circle, a center, isn't it? So now let's locate a center for this rectangle here. This is from here to here is 70. So half of it is what? 35. So this is my point 0, 1, 2, 33, and half of this 35 is here, isn't it? So you now transfer, use hidden line, transfer it this way. As you can see, I've created a center point for this. What do you now observe? They said from this center point here is this here. You want to produce out what is there to this place, and they say I have a diameter of what? Of 40. Just take your compass, measure 20. So from measure 20, I'll be having this 20 from here to 3 is 20. This 0, 1, 2 is 20. Place it at this center point. Strike an arc upward, strike an arc downward this way, isn't it? So you come outside from this point here. From this point outside there, you draw a faint line this way. Come to that one, the way we did for the plan. From this point here, outside this place. But you notice, that they are having the same dimension. So just take a set square this way. This point here is this point here. Just draw a thick line this way. So you'll be having this. So you can see what we are having. So then just sticking out this place, connect it together. The thick line, connect this to a thick line. Then finally, you're taking out of this aspect here, taking out this place, and you're taking out this. So I successfully replicate what we are seeing at the right corner of the screen, and what we are seeing here. Sorry, this was successfully replicated to be this here. Now the next thing to do is to draw our interpenetrating arc, the arc that join these two pipes together. So now, if I want to do that, I will elongate this line here. We are saying with my T-square, you take it here, elongate it, you elongate this one too, you elongate this one, isn't it? I'll take this one, I will elongate it, I will elongate this aspect too, this one. Now elongate this. Lastly, I'll be having this. Let me show you what I'm doing. So now I want to produce the arc. This arc I'm talking of. If this arc is well fixed, during building construction of pipe, our liquid and the water passing through the pipe will not spill out. You understand? But if the arc connecting two pipes together is not well fitting, so that the water will start spilling out from the pipe. So now I want to draw the actual arc that connects this pipe together. So now doing that, you take your set square this way. Now as we assume for a distance from this circle to somewhere here, just take a distance. Let's assume a distance from here, straight line this way. As you can see, the next thing to do after drawing that straight line is to take the measurement from this to this, which is 20, isn't it? You come to the center point here, you draw a semicircle. You'll be having this. Similarly, come to the other point here, you're having the same measurement, you draw a semicircle. You'll be having this. So the next thing to do is to divide this semicircle into 6 parts. How do you go about that? You take your set square, your compass of the same radius from here to here. As you can see that you come to this place, this point here, you draw an arc here, draw an arc here. As you can see, come to center point here, sorry, this point here, you draw an arc here, come to this point here, you draw an arc here. So similarly, let's do that to this point too. With the same radius, you come to this point, you come to this point here, you draw an arc here, come to another point here, you draw an arc. Taking from the center up here, draw an arc here and draw an arc here. So we connect all those points to the center point. This is our center point. This is our center point. So we are going to connect all those lines, center point. I'll be having this. So I connect it, I'll be having this. This is it here. So I connect it, I'll be having this. Connecting it. I connect this to this center point. We're having this. Likewise, this center point. We're having this, as you can see. So if I connect these two center points, we're having something of this nature. Likewise, this center point, we're having this one center point, and lastly this two center points. Now this will take our regions. Here will be 3, 2, 1, 0. Am I right? And here will be, let's take it this way. Let's proceed. You take your reading. This is starting from 0, 1, 2, 3. Then 0, 1, 2, 3. Now here will be what? Point 3, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, and 0. 3, 2, 1, and point 0. Isn't it? If you finally successfully do this, you take your point this way. This is my point 0, isn't it? You're touching the circumference of the circle. Your point 1, you take it to touch the circumference of the circle this way. As you can see, my point 2, circle of the circle. Point 3 is already touching the circle. Point 2 here, circumference of the circle is touching it, and point 1, circumference of the circle. Our aim is to what? Draw the interpenetrating arc connecting this pipe at 90 degree. It is at 90 degree, as you can see. So now I'll take my set square this way. As you can see, I'll take, this is my point 1, this is my point 0. From this point here, draw it upward to this point here. You come to this point here, you take it to upward. This point here, from this point here, take it upward. As you can see, what do you notice is 0 and 0 are connected together. 1 and 1 are connected together, and 2 and 2 here, 2 and 2 are connected, likewise 3. So now let's take our readings. How do we go about that? Coming, draw this very well. Now, how do we take our readings? This is point 0, isn't it? So point 0 going up to this point. Here's my point 0, isn't it? I'm taking this point here, isn't it? The next one is point 1. Point 1 is touching with. If I draw this line here, it will be somewhere here. So if I take my t square this way, if I draw another line here, so my point 1 is here. My upper point 1, 2 will fall at the second line here to my point 1, isn't it? So let's proceed. Point 2 is somewhere here. Upper point 2 will be somewhere on this line here. So if I connect this point to this point here, taking this, if I draw this point 2, this point here, I will taking this, I'll be having this. So what do you observe? This is trying to form an arc. That is, if this arc is well fitted in a building, you never see what we call leakage or spilling of water. But if it's well fitting, There will never be what we call spraying of water or leakage or escaping of water from the pipe. So I'll connect this to be this way. Take my set to square this, connect this together. As you can see, I'll take it this way. Take it this way. Connect this point here to this together. So we have successfully drawn the interpenetrating arc of a two pipe together. So this arc here is this arc you are seeing here. So if you found this video helpful, kindly click on the subscription button and like. Welcome to Wise Link Academy. Thanks for watching.